Mzansi Rydaz.
Hey, how's it guys? Welcome back to Mzansi Rydaz. This is episode 2. We're getting there. Today we are at BMW Fourways, who have kindly let us use their showroom as our studio for the day. Let's take a walk inside and go have a look. But first, before we step inside and have a look at this amazing dealership, let me tell you what's in the episode this week. Anton went along to the Ablaze Birthday Bash in Wynberg, all the way in the Free State, so we do get quite far afield. And then he wandered off to another far-flung part of the map book, and he went all the way to Vanderbijlpark, that was really far, to the Centurions poker run. Andile is chatting to a studio guest again. We got Yellobone. Everybody knows Yellobone. For those that don't, you'll get to know him now. And I went along to the amateur show at Red Star Raceway. It's the biggest one yet. It was really cool. Let's go have a look. But let's go meet the guys inside here. And check this place out. But to tell us all about it, we've got the shop's appy. They call it appy, eh?
Yes,
what do they call it?
Zenobia is better.
Zenobia is better.
Yes,
you prefer the appy's a little bit, makes it sound like you make the coffee and tea.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I think we're sure about So David, nice to meet you, sir. Come and tell us about your dealership. I see you've got a bunch of new bikes and stuff like that here.
Yeah, so if you see over here, we've got our new bikes. All our new bikes standing here.
So absolutely everything Motorrad has got in stock in South Africa, you guys have got the sample of it.
Yes, most of the time we do.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright, and then what have you got further down here?
So if we move further along, you'll see here we have our sports bikes. This is our used bike section. So we have all our sports bikes over here.
And these are all your used BMWs or?
Yes, these are all used, pre-loved, as I like to say.
Yeah, okay, pre-loved, alright,
yeah.
cool.
We got our M single R here all the way up to your S1000 XR over there.
I will tell you that XR is my favorite motorcycle.
I agree,
Cool.
I agree.
It is. That, surprisingly, I actually like the 900 XR. The 900 XR is a fantastic motorcycle.
It is absolutely phenomenal. Almost like do-it-all type of bike.
Yeah. And then over this side here, what have we got?
So if you check further on your left, we have all our GSs, GS8s, moving all the way to your Taurus, your Cruisers, and then all the way back to your sports bikes and roadsters.
And I see you've been trading in some non-BMWs as well.
Yes, so we do accept non-BMW bikes as well.
Okay.
So we're not picky, we're not choosy.
Alright.
Yeah.
And you don't want the people upgrading their brands, huh?
Always, always.
I'm looking for kind of that. So, do you also buy in bikes? Or do you only trade if you not buy?
So we do buy it as well. We do trading, we do buy it. All depends, obviously. But all is welcome.
100%.
Yeah.
And then, what about financing, insurance and stuff? Do I have to go get my own, or do you guys do finance within us?
We do technically help. F&I, finance department, do help.
So you got an F&I that will help with the application?
Yes, everything that you need. If you need insurance, we speak to them. They can provide you with some technical insights over there. I can't really say. Sales, it's not our department. But yeah, finance, we also do provide finance as well.
Alright.
So yeah.
So what do you run? You run a 1000R or an RR?
Unfortunately, I'm a beginner. I'm on a 310R actually.
That's a good place to start. Fantastic motor to start with.
Exactly, especially for a beginner.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting us into your guys' showroom as a studio for today.
Yes, sir.
And I wish you guys all the best success. I hope you get some of these 30 bikes today.
Hopefully.
Here we go.
Hopefully.
Here we go. Nice
Thanks so
to meet
much.
you. Thank you.
Come, you're late, man.
Have you checked the lack of bikes in the showroom?
Yes, there's a lot. There's a lot.
York is lekker.
So, tell us.
How's it, guys?
Fine and you, Shorty.
Lekker, man.
Lekker. So, tell us what you've been up to this week.
Me? So, I've been a bit of a busy guy. I went along to the amateur. It's the third one since what was that propaganda flu lockdown thing?
Yeah, for COVID.
It's a propaganda flu. Anyway. So it's a third one. So before lockdown, COVID, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, the amateur show was happening on a very regular basis. First started out about 2000. I actually went to the first one in 2001, and it was huge. It actually made international news. It was so big. It was out at Kyalami, and then they ran it every year. But it's besides the COVID and stuff like that, messing with the calendar. COVID really messed up with the economy as well, and a lot of the bike shops and bike imports and dealers took a lot of strain. But then 3 years ago, 2023, the guys from Suzuki South Africa have their regular monthly, every 2 months or whatever, safety days at Red Star Raceway. And 2023, they said, why not? We're the only ones here, the track is ours for the day, we've got all this open space. Why not invite a couple of people from the motorcycle industry to come along and display a couple of things and have it as a motorcycle expo? And this it happened. And great initiative on their side. They got a couple of people there. The first one wasn't that well supported, wasn't that well attended, but it was the first one. It's like with anything, that's the first. Then last year's show, it got a bit better, it got a bit bigger. Can I tell you, goodness gracious me, this year, guys,
Chock-a-block.
no, you don't understand. Last year and the year before, there was big gaps between the displays and people could spread themselves out, and there was a couple of people. This year was, I mean, you started
awesome.
right at the bottom at Suzuki being the guys that initiated are like the anchor tenants for the show. So they were right down in pit number 1, down that side of the thing. And then next thing they had CF Motor, then Can-Am, then KTM, then Husqvarna, then Gas
Sure.
Gas, then Royal Enfield. And then they had a whole lot of, there was SBK eyewear, or Markham all the way from George, with SBK eyewear. Across from the KTM stand, they had Beta motorcycles.
Sure.
Huge big display as well. And next to that was the Can-Am display. And then we went a little bit further onto the other pits, on the other side of the grandstand. And there was Yamaha, there was Triumph. KMSA was there with QJ Motors. My goodness, you've got to see how busy that stand was.
Sure.
The Chinese bikes are getting quite a good following in this country. You know, a lot of interest. CF Motor has been going for about 2-3 years now. QJ Motors, we saw in the last episode, I was at the launch of that at Formula K Racetrack. And it just, the interest in that brand alone, you couldn't get anywhere near that stand for basically the whole day. It was, you see the videos.
So come show us. Show us more.
Just for someone who's at home, do they have their own dealership or?
Okay, so QJ Motors is imported and distributed by KMSA,
Okay.
who are Kawasaki motorcycles, they are Sim motorcycles, they are KO ATVs and dirt bikes, they are Lifan, the commercial bikes and commuter bikes, and they are also Bikewise, which is Pirelli, Motul, Renthal, SBS brake pads, TechMate. So they are quite a big group. So like I said in the first video, they signed up with 35 dealers countrywide.
Okay.
Starting up, it just shows the dealer confidence. But anyway, we're talking about the amateur. So right next to QJ was Honda South Africa. Huge big display as well. They had everybody from the top motorcycle management to all the area managers and their marketing staff and everybody there. And they really put in, everybody just went absolutely flat out to put on a really good show. Then you turn around and you look at the other side of the parking lot of the pits, and then you got Brett was there from Photo First with all the new Insta360 cameras. Also hugely busy. He launched a new drone. Next to him was Martin and the guys from X-Ramp. X-Ramp, fantastic product. Next to them were the guys from Langston and from Tromox electric bikes. You can see a lot more electric bikes coming through, etc. Then behind them, you had Bikewise, you had the guys from Autocycle, you had the guys from DMD. Who else was there? There was the guys from AMP that were there with the Shoei brand, and etc. And then walked back down, and there was just food stand after food stand after food stand, and just people up and down the hallway. And all the time, Suzuki was running their safety track day and teaching people how to be safe on the track. And it was
Sounds very
the
awesome.
weather played along. It was, guys, it was just absolutely. Next year, your guest was telling us off camera that the event you guys attended, it's outgrowing its venue. I think next year the show's going to be bulging at the seams. The show was so good this year. There were so many new bikes to see. It was really lekker. I can just commend Arnold Ulifi, the director of Amid, and the team that he's got around him that put the show together. It's called the Red Star Motorcycle Expo. Just commend them on a well-organized, well-attended, just everything just went down so well. There was enough food, there was enough everything.
So we organise a stand next year, eh? For Mzansi Rydaz.
Yes, definitely.
I think
definitely.
so. Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah. You guys can man it. I'm going to walk around and take your photographs.
Well, show us. Show us some of it.
Cool.
Different backgrounds, different cultures, and computers, one riding community. Mzansi Rydaz ride together, Abantu Sisonke. From every street, every weather, Abantu Sisonke, one road only. Family friendly, open hearts, every ride is where it starts. From first bike dreams to racing stars, we shine together no matter who you are. Siyavuka, siyahamba, umasilangen nesiyingaba. Mzansi Rydaz ride together across race, culture, background strong. Mzansi Rydaz now and forever. One community, one song. Van die dorp tot in die stad. Elke draai wijst wie ons is, maar maat. Nie oor brands of wat jy ry. Dis oor saam wie is, dis hoe ons bly. Who are we? Mzansi Rydaz, how we ride. Some together, sonke. Family, community, charity. Mzansi Rydaz ride together. Risam hamba nati sonke. Different cultures, one forever. Mzansi way, this road we own. The recipe through Abantu Sisonke. Van die dorp tot in die stad. Elke drive is wie...
Mzansi Rydaz.
So that was me, and you can see it was very lekker.
Yeah.
So you've been globe-trotting a little bit. You've
Yeah.
been to the Free State, and you've been as far afield as Vanderbijlpark.
Yeah, we're in the Vanderbijlpark,
Did
but
you have to wear shoes?
Fellies.
Valleys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What,
But I
what
brought.
do you get up to then?
Let me show you guys. Well, first we went to the Ablaze Birthday Party, and check this. When last did you see one of these?
Let me tell you a little story about that MTO1. I used to work for Yamaha. I worked for a lot of Yamaha dealerships my dad back in the day. And at that point, when those things came out, I was working for Hatfield Yamaha. And I got one of those as a demo bike, and we went on a breakfast ride. And we head straight down the N14 from, we met in Centurion. And we went straight down the N14 to that road that goes down past the satellites and stuff like that to past the home of the chicken pie, there past Montserrat, the R512.
Yes.
And down the freeway, I mean, it's a beautiful machine. It's got 120 Newton meters of torque. It is hugely strong. Off the mark, it's a wheelie machine of note if you know how to wheelie. And I went butchering down the freeway, lying flat on the tank, feet up on the indicators like I was on my old 50cc back in the 80s. Going for it, and I was getting 227, 228 kilometers an hour, going flat out. And all the guys, my boss at the time was on his R7, the other boss was on R1, all the other guys were on Ducatis, and they all just boop, 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 boop. In fact, two of my mates, sadly one of them's passed on, but he came past on his back wheel.
Yes.
At over 200 kilometers an hour, laughing at me. My other mate who runs an insurance company, and he'll know who I'm talking about when he sees this, Rob, came past, and I think he was also on a FZ1000 or something like that. But they were standing on the seat. He was standing on the seat wheeling past me at 200 kilometers an hour. But when we hit, and all the guys on the Ducatis and stuff like it were flat out. When we started hitting the corners there, going just up the hill past, once you get down past Lansera and going up the hill into those corners there, please, man.
You passed them all.
At MTO1, I scraped everything
Awesome.
I could. The only guy I couldn't catch was my boss on his R7. So, yeah, but like, it looks like it.
And I saw this. It's a BMW, maybe an RT9 conversion into a retro bike.
Yeah,
you know, like
RT,
those like those Q motors, they must sell they must brought the retro bike.
Yeah, I see they've changed the fairing.
Changed the fairing,
It
yeah.
looks like an R90 that's had a fairing.
So I thought it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course there had to be burnouts.
Yeah.
They did slow race, and this slow race is quite interesting because you got someone behind you
Facing the wrong way.
facing the wrong way. So you're just making life a little bit interesting.
This was at Ablaze.
This was at Ablaze in Winburg.
In Winburg.
Yeah,
Are there roads in Winburg?
yeah. They just don't have any water or electricity. Right, and tire throw. The good old-fashioned games. And Monique West was there to entertain the guys. She actually sings very well, and you can see guys are happy. They're having some great time. Max, they won the biggest club. Max I think it is
The biggest club in attendance.
biggest club in attendance.
So how many years old is Ablaze?
Ablaze.
What birthday party was
This was their 17th birthday bash.
17 years, eh?
Yeah, and then next up we went to the Centurions poker run. So let's have a look. So ons gesels met Lauren. Hy is die PRO vir die Centurions. Hi Lauren, gaan dit goed?
Anton, lekker en jy?
Lekker, dankie. So jy is die man wat verantwoordelik was vir die poker run.
Ja, vir die tweede jaar nou ja.
Vir die tweede
Ja,
jaar.
ons is nog nie 3 wat hom gereël het. Dis die oom wat hom begin het. Hy is een van die stigters van die klub. Het hom Bulldog oorgevat en ja, ek het laas jaar die opportunity gekry om dit te doen en sover goed.
Lekker. Sê my, hoe besluit julle op die venues waar julle gaan stop? Wat?
Man, ons is in so lekker area geleë. As jy Noordwes Vrystaat se kant toe gaan, is dit die mooiste scenic routes en goed. En so ons kyk altyd vir daai tipe roetes. Ons kies eers die dorpe en as die roete mooi lyk, dan kies ons watse plek in die dorp. So ons gaan eers op die roete, ja.
Great. En hoeveel mense het julle gehad naaste by?
Ons het vandag so 360 entries gehad, ja.
Nice man.
Ja.
Wel,
Baie goed gegaan.
sterkte vir die volgende ene.
Baie dankie, ek waardeer.
Dankie Lauren.
Ja,
By ons gesels met Solly. Solly, geniet julle dit sover die poker run?
Ja, kyk, ons het maar die hele pad van Racetrack afgery en dis ons eerste pokerrun en ons is so bly om 'n bietjie ver te ry. Ek verstaan ons het 5 stoppe wat ons moet doen. Hier is maar die eerste een wat ons doen. Dan gaan ons die volgende een doen tot op 'n einde. So ek glo ons gaan dit baie geniet.
Sê nou, hoe laat dink julle gaan julle terug wees by die klub by Centurions?
Kyk, ons moet maar in die einde van die dag bietjie veilig ry. So ons skat so 3 ure se ry vir ons. So omtrent hier so by 2 ure se kant sal ons terug wees. En ons sal maar met die ander manne geniet.
Dan sê geniet op en veilig wees op die pad, hoor.
Baie dankie, Oud.
Dankie baie.
Daar sê.
Daar sê ouens, so sê my, is dit julle eerste poker run hierdie?
Eerste pokerrun.
En geniet julle dit sover?
Ja, dit is lekker, dit is iets niets.
En hoe was die rit van Centurion na Vina toe?
Ja, die ouens wat saam met my ry net bietjie stadig. Dan is dit goed.
So hulle kan 'n bietjie vinniger ry.
Ja, definitely as ons box staan dan. Ons bietjie spoed.
Daar sê, okay. Veilig ry, julle geniet dit, hoor.
Dankie.
Dankie.
All over the place.
Kom terug, Pres.
Was jou kaarte, né?
Ja.
Okay.
Sien dat ek iets gemaak het.
Ja. Kyk, kan daar 'n prys vir 'n kap aan.
Hier is moeilikheid. Hier is moeilikheid.
Hy gaan jy wen.
Hier is moeilikheid. Hier is moeilikheid. Ek like dit.
Sy nou waar vir 'n bietjie kaarte van. Wat? Wat spekkie? Jack.
Mzansi Rydaz.
Lekker. Both of those look like a big jaw.
Ja,
such
was
a
great.
good, such a good memory. Looking at MTO1,
It was, and you know what? I was so impressed with the amount of people that pitched up for the poker run. But the poker run is everything that the bikers want to do. They want to see their buddies, go for a ride, and have an ice cold beer.
Yeah.
What more do you want? Right, and Andile, you've got an interesting guest for us. Tell us more about your guest.
Today I'm bringing in Yellobone.
I've heard a lot about this guy.
He's a character, quite a character. A very nice guy. I don't have anything much to say about him because he's much of a talker.
Yeah. So he'll do the talking.
Do all the talking.
We just do the listening.
Yeah.
And he's quite well known within biking circles.
Very influential.
Yes.
Very influential. And he's been doing a lot of charity work.
That's so lucky that you managed to get him to come in. That's really great.
Yeah, it wasn't very easy.
No, I can imagine.
But he's a very busy person.
Yeah, but it was. Thank you for getting him in. It's lucky to have somebody like him on the show.
Yeah.
Great. Well, let's look at that interview.
I'm good, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm seeing you very
You can't handshake a man while you're sitting down. It's a sign of disrespect. Yes. Pila.
Then we're going to use any language.
No.
You're comfortable like that.
No problem.
Mzansi Rydaz.
I'm vendor, so we're going to use this vendor too. Okay, yes.
Ngiyabongela la Mzansi Rydaz. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi uthena ngishawuta wasabela.
Yes.
You are a man that has a lot of stories and has been around for quite a while. And I would love for people who just know the name Yellobone to know who Yellobone is and what has he been doing over the years and what are you going to do in the future.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for welcoming me. Yes, you are right. I am the one and only Yellobone. The only Yellobone that matters. I used to be called Yellobone, but now I am called Honorable Yellobone.
Okay.
Because I'm the honorable one.
Okay.
Last year I was General Yellobone, and then I realized that everyone wants to be a general, and also a lot of people want to be called Yellobone.
Yeah.
So I'm not a general, I'm honorable.
Honorable
Yellobone.
Thank you.
The only Yellobone that matters. Yeah, I've been riding. As you can see, I'm wearing my M109, proud M109 Boulevard owner, proud BMW GS owner. So my brands are not conflicted. It's a guy. The brand is not conflicted. Yeah. I've been riding for a couple of years, to be precise, since 2002. I've had 2 accidents, one in a racetrack and one in a public road. I've broken or fractured 4 bones, but that's just part of
4 Yellowbones.
Yeah, that's part of paying tax on the road. Beside riding, I'm an MC, I'm a speaker, I'm a facilitator, I'm an interesting individual. I'm not a jack of all trades, because the trade that I do, I master. So basically, if you were to ask me what do I do for a living, I speak for a living. I speak life to the lifeless, I speak to the dry bones, the right.
Kindly remind me just to give out your numbers to the viewers at home, just and some of the teams that would like to invite you or want your services as well.
Yes, I do a lot of MCing, whether it's corporate, funerals, memorials, birthday parties. So basically, I'm your number one. I don't think anyone can do what I do better than me, especially when I'm doing this. So I do not have competition. But yes, as we said, he just wanted to know who Yellobone is. Yellobone is me. And I also run a learning and development academy, which is called Tech Academy. I do train students, we structure programs, create programs. My office is based in Brooklyn, the one at Middle Street, but given my numbers, you'll be able to get all of us. Yes, in a nutshell, besides being a biker, I'm a father, I'm a partner, I'm an individual.
Yeah. Hey, I was introducing me. I was like, nothing like this. Like you've said more than what I could ask for.
Yeah.
That was the last time in Bone Njonga bisi Kusapa.
Yes.
I saw the other side of you. Okay, I've been seeing you on pictures and all that. Can you take me back a little bit?
Well, the reality of the matter is I see a human being as a human being. And one thing that I learned over the years, I do not see color, I do not see gender, I do not see race. So everyone that I meet, you might have noticed I never even asked you what do you do for a living. Because I've learned that usually people give you a level of respect based on what you do for a living. If you say you're a CEO, they open the door for you. If you say you're a security, they expect you to open the door. So that is one of the reasons I do not ask people what they do for a living. I respect you for being who you are as a human being. And when we met, I didn't meet Mzansi Rydaz, presenter. I didn't meet a podcast member. I met a human being. And also you too, behind everything you met a human being. So that is the reason we were able to engage as human beings. Because behind everything there's a human being. Behind the fact that I'm Vanda, there's a human being. I'm Yellobone, there's a human being. So there's a human being before anything else.
I saw something that also took my interest on the very same day. You shared a stage with giants, like there was Makati there and other artists. And how long have you been doing this, and which other names have you shared?
I've been in the industry for over 8 years now when we talk about the giants industry. And believe me when I say I'm a giant myself. Internationally, I've shared a stage with Nick Vujicic, the guy who wrote a book, Life with No Limits, it's got no limits, no arms. I've shared the stage with Les Brown, as a motivational or inspirational speaker. I've shared the stage with the guy that the movie Pursuit of Happiness was done. It was a real life story of Chris Gardner. I've shared the stage with Chris Gardner. I've shared the stage with a lot of artists who can talk about the motorboats, who can talk about the Makati. I've shared the stage with them, who can talk about the Boys. You can talk about Shebes and all that. I've shared the stage with a lot of artists.
So in your own experience, can we not drift away from the Sabah? Like your whole experience, because we got there on Friday, I was with you on Saturday, and I actually left it on Sunday morning. What was your experience since you were there, Galatina? Because the event was well organized.
Well, you got there. I got there on Thursday. So every year I arrive on Thursday morning, because for the past 2 years I've been their MC at their gala dinner, and then year before last I co-MC'd with another giant on the main event, also co-MC with another giant in the party. So this year I was MC at the gala dinner. I think if you remember, our theme was aviation, and you saw me walking like a pilot, dressed like a pilot. And then Saturday I was the main MC with all those artists. parties and whatnot. But when it was time for games and the biking activities, we had our two giants, TVB and Simama, doing that. So basically I was a performance MC. The stage and the Galadina was mine. Believe me when I say it was a well-prepared, well-planned event, well organized. I arrived on Thursday. My accommodation was sorted, my dinner was sorted. I traveled with my partner for Galadina. And also the main event I was with my partner. So we were well taken care of. And on Friday she was working, she worked online. And believe me, they had also arranged a space for her to work and all that. So it was a well-planned and well-prepared environment.
Yeah, coming from Njengomuntu waseLimpopo, you grew up in Limpopo. How does it feel? What they are doing for Limpopo? What can you say, especially looking at that area?
It's a very interesting question. You could, I grew up in Limpopo. Yes, I was born in Soweto. From a mother, my late mother was from Soweto. My dad is from Venda. One thing which is very interesting, I was raised in Limpopo, in Venda, yes. And when I look at what SAPA is doing in Limpopo, we're putting Limpopo on the map. And one of the things that I happened to do this year, usually when I MC your event, I would not want to be seen every year doing the same thing, because then you then lose your value.
That becomes too predictable.
Yes, but when I saw that they had Makazi on stage, I didn't wait for them to invite me to say, yeah, Yellobone, are you in this year? I invited myself. I picked up a call. I said, organizers, the one and only Yellobone, it's available. So I availed myself before waiting for the call, because I wanted to put myself on the map, put Limpopo on the map with other Limpopo giants to say, this is our hometown. Let it be felt that yes, we are in charge. We are in charge.
Hey, it was extremely wonderful and it was big. It was something big. Can you match it with anything that's happening in South Africa?
I remember telling the president that he needs to now realize that this place is too small. We need something bigger. It was so big that some people didn't get an opportunity to get closer to the stage. It was the biggest. It was big. Let's not take it like that. Last year we didn't have any event bigger than that. We cannot take that light. It was big, well planned, well positioned. Rain nearly distracted us, but guess what? It stopped and then we had a perfect setup. Unfortunately, yes, everywhere you go you might find people who see things the way they want to see. But I always see a cup half full than half empty. So in the way I saw it, it was a success.
Yeah, because I'm not promoting anything. It's just that it's one event that you were in and I was also there. So that's why I'm also sharing or actually questioning the experience on your side and what was happening. And then can you also
just on that one, even if you were promoting every event that I'm a part of, I do not see any reason not to promote. I think we need to learn to promote each other. We need to see each other not as competition to each other. We need to see each other as a unit that can move together, appreciate each other. There was something we spoke about earlier. We were talking about funerals, and then you said, is Venda far for a funeral? I said, don't even attend my funeral. I won't attend it myself too. So going there for you'll be going for my family that does not even know you. Yeah. So let's appreciate each other when we still can. When we still can. So going to my funeral does not add value in my life, because I won't even be there myself. So let's do things that we can appreciate each other when we see.
And then for this year, what are your plans? How many invites have you got? I'm
a busy human being, very busy. this weekend I'll be emceeing for one of the clubs that I also hold close to my heart. It's called Individuals. They've got their event in their we call it their Valentine's event. It's happening this weekend. I'm their MC, and I do have a couple of events lined up. I realized last year that sometimes I double book myself. So this year I made sure I've got a manager who's managing my diary. It is managed by Vocal Minds. So there's an agency which is called Vocal Minds. Vocal Minds is now managing my diary and my events. So when you want to book me, you are no longer sending me a WhatsApp and say, Yellow, I know you, man. Can you be here this Saturday? I'll refer you to my manager and say, talk to my manager. She will check my diary. She will check everything, and then you'll deal with that. So Vocal Minds is the agency that is behind my events.
Okay. I'm not sure. Are we too long, or should we cut it? Continue. No, we cut it. Okay. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi mangimemeza usabe. Not everyone who does that. And taking it from the conversations we had last year, you are living up to everything that you said to me. And I hope you will do it to everyone else. And I hope some of us will learn from you and do exactly what you are doing. And to everyone who's at home, it's a great honor to be here.
I'm available anytime. Thank you so much for the invite. Thank you.
Mzansi Rydaz.
Andile, what an interesting interview, what a character, what a nice guy as well. I chatted to him a little bit off camera as well. What a hell of an interesting
I feel as if we didn't give him enough time.
Because, we will get him back here.
We'll definitely get him back.
We will get him back, and maybe we will dedicate a whole episode maybe to him.
Yes.
Or maybe we'll put something up when we eventually get Patreon or members or something like that. Yeah.
Well,
now, guys, while we're sitting here at BMW Fourways, I just want to grab this here. So, as part of our agreement with the guy, just as a thank you, we'll always give a bit of a shout out on on a product. Last year, and I see you've actually still got it plugged in here. Last episode, Andile brought along the lacquer power bank with a jump starter and a tire
compressor.
So this week they've asked us to have a look at these. They're called Nitlight BMW Motorrad shoes, riding shoes. So they've got this really funky zip down the side here, so they get on really easy. But what I like about it is the stretch material, and if you have a look at my shoes, I dig my pantofels as well. So they're lacquer comfortable. What's nice about this, it's got a nice solid sole. It's got a reinforced section over there where the footrest goes. It's got place for, this is right foot, but your left foot has got exactly the same thing. So that's for the gear lever, so it doesn't destroy your shoes. It's got a nice hard toe on it. It's
not really bendable.
So if you happen to need them in an emergency, they're strong soles, really well constructed, and they're backed by, they are BMW Motorrad product. So, and if you're looking at that, it's a comfortable shoe. You can wear it as a casual shoe. You can also wear it as a riding shoe. So if you're going on a tour where you're going to go hiking, so you maybe get to your venue and there's a way to walk or something like that, there's a shoe that looks good. Maybe you're going to what's what I'm looking for? A smart event, and you need to go on your bike. You can wear those, and when you take your riding jacket on, you can have a nice shirt on with a pair of riding pants and that, and you can look quite nice.
And they look quite light.
How much are they? Because everyone seems to have these.
They if I remember correctly, they are about 4.8. So for the safety aspect, that 4.8 is more than worth it.
Yes.
But for the multi-use, where you can use it as a casual shoe, a hiking shoe, or whatever, I think that what are you guys paying for a normal pair of sneakers these days?
Sure.
3.5, 4 grand. So 4.8 for something that's actually going to be safe to wear.
And you get them all sizes. Or they're limited? Yeah, these are.
You and me, we might have a challenge.
So we have a challenge.
But, no, they got them all.
So Andile will fit.
Yeah,
I think
I've seen also female riders have.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
most female riders have the same.
But to answer your question, I wear a size 11. They got a size 11 there. I've seen up to 13 and 14, etc.
Okay.
So they got all the sizes.
Great.
Mzansi Rydaz.
And then, guys, we've got a couple of events happening this next week.
Yeah.
You got a lowdown on that?
Yeah. Let me show you.
Together, family, community, charity. Mzansi riders ride together, race Abantu Sisonke. Different cultures, one forever. Mzansi way, this road we own. Diversity through Abantu Sisonke. One sample D.
And that is us, guys. But before we go, Andile, you got a very special shout out to a couple of guys.
Yeah, I would like to send a shout out to our guys there by Zambia. It's the Black Ninja, ZM, Toby de la Zeus, and Kerry Hudson, the Doctor, and MMJ, 7 Kali. 7 Kali rides a GS.
All right.
And then these guys, they always ride around SADC. They also come to South Africa.
So they just tour SADC, all the SADC nations.
Yeah, they are very
that's pretty
influential
cool,
on that side. And they are watching our show from that side.
No, like, so what we need to do then is we need to try hook up with them on and chat to them either online or when they're next in South Africa.
That would be great.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Perfect. Great.
Perfect, guys. Have a lekker week out there.
Oh, before we go.
Before
we go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you like this episode, just give us a thumbs up.
And go like our Facebook page and Instagram and our Twitter account as well.
There we
And
go.
I think because now we are a new show, we also like to have your inputs and then we just make it look more, because it's not our show, it's your show.
Yes.
Tell us if you want us topless or not.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to pay more. Sorry.
So guys, any suggestions, anything you guys want to see, come and tell us about it. Hit the comments below. Hit us up on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and just drop us. If you got something happening, tell us about it. One of us will try and get there. Until then, ride safe, keep the rubber side down, and
see you next time.
That was
Mzansi Rydaz.